Hi everyone, welcome back to Wellness Wednesdays. Dr. Regina here, CEO and founder of Mobile Care Physical Therapy. I'm so excited to be back, and I would like to speak today about a topic of pediatric physical therapy, and the topic is 10 best tips to facilitate rolling over. Um, you know, as baby grows, it develops and achieves many milestones, and rolling over is one of them. Babies develop according to their environment and what they see around them. When do they start rolling over? Every baby is different. A lot of different sources say it happens between 3 months to 7 months. Um, yes, there are some babies go as early as 3 months. Some go as late as 7 months. Just for some babies, it takes time. Um, you know, and if you have a case where your child is not rolling over by 7 months and later, I would suggest consulting with pediatrician, just to rule out anything that's serious. I'm sure by 7 months you guys would know. And then, consult a pediatric physical therapist that is actually trained treating babies, not just any physical therapist. That's just my suggestion. Uh, Also, there are babies that are preemies. They develop later, and it's possible and it's normal, common for them to kind of be a little behind. Some preemies are, catching up by that time, and they do develop on average basis with regular kids. Um, what else did I want to say about that? So it's not always necessarily the truth that preemies are behind on certain milestones. So let's teach the baby to roll over. Most babies learn on their own certain milestones, and rolling over is something that most babies learn on their own. But we as parents can still provide that environment for them and facilitate this milestone for them. When we see that the baby is ready to roll over, it's when the baby is started reaching forward in front of them for some objects, for the toys. Also, is reaching for their feet, and they're if they're doing tummy time, they're higher up on the surface. That's when they're already ready to kind of going to either side and roll over. But when they're flat, it's harder to roll over. So with that said, we need to do a lot of tummy time. Tummy time is so crucial, and please watch my video on benefits of tummy time. I will put the link down below, or just look for that video and watch it. It's very, very beneficial to apply those tips. I have two of them, benefits, and then I have a second video about the tips and what to do to implement baby time, tummy time. Anyway, so in order for a baby to roll over, they need to gain strength in the neck, shoulders, back, the core, arms, and legs. Now, we also need to play with the baby while they're on their back and different positions, on their side, on their tummy. Also, another tip is to exercise their arms, their legs. Like, I have my demonstration baby here. Just, when they're on their back, you can go criss and crossing arms this way, and the legs doing like a bicycle, going side to side with the legs. My baby's not very flexible, but you can imagine what I mean. Doing this, going up and down with the legs, bending or straight, bending their knees, just every joint, exercising in all directions. Again, the knee up and down, at the foot, rolling, doing the circles, and really activating those muscles. And with that, they're gonna strengthen those, the upper and lower extremities. Now, also placing the toys on the side of their environment where they can look at the toy, reach for the toy, right? And encourage them to initiate rolling so they can reach for it, and therefore they're gonna try to roll. All right. The next tip is that, most babies learn rolling first from going from belly on their back. This is just easier to do um, because we spend a lot of time on the belly, tummy time, right? We really strengthen all these back muscles. So they're really strong to do this, going from belly to the back. Okay, so the next tip is just in general, exposing the baby to be in all positions, not only the back. You can also grab like a rolled towel and put them on the side. Keep them on the side like this. Bring a toy to the side. You know, get some really noisy toys to get their attention, right? So not only their attention to look at the toy, but also starting to reach for it. And with that, once they're on their side, once they reach, they can kind of initiate that roll, and you can help them to continue with that rolling. There might be instances in the beginning when they start learning that their arms are stuck under them. So what you can help them do at their pelvis, you can roll them over a little bit more to the other side so that they can clear that arm, like so, and they end up on their belly. Okay. Just something that I wanted to say earlier, a good precursor of to rolling is when the baby brings their legs up. So if they're ready to do this and they're really bringing their legs up, rolling starts at the lower body. And so if they're able to lift their legs up, it's so much easier for them to roll. Okay? So to practice this, if you see that they're doing this, but they're not really rolling, what you can do, you can grab their hands, grab their feet, and you can just roll them side to side. Rolling them side to side, and really have that, eye contact, and play with them, sing with them, talk to them, get that connection going, and just sing for them, so that they enjoy this process. Some babies are cranky, they don't like to be moved, and that's why they might be not rolling at a later age. So this is a good thing to just incorporate those things, like making it playful. Again, I mentioned that earlier, but getting the toy that they're interested in, that they will have, a chance to reach or get that attention. They're gonna reach with the hand, and then the leg is gonna follow, and then that rolling is gonna happen, right? During the tummy time, that's the next tip I'm gonna show you. During the tummy time, we can have the baby in front, or you can have the baby in front of you, and as they're up on their elbows or their hands, right, you can also get their attention. My baby's not as flexible. But you know, you can talk to them, sing with them, have some toys in front of them, have them reach for them. And as they get up higher, that is, like I said earlier, that the precursor for them to roll. And the easier way to start rolling is from the belly to the back. All right. So this is something that I wanted to show you guys. This is the most practical tips that I would suggest you start doing with the babies that are either ready to roll, not yet rolling, or you know, you have a concern that they're not doing it, not even close to it at close to 7 months. And so I would like to also say that, you know, after the baby did that rolling, praising them and really showing that excitement that they did it is going to help them so much to be encouraged to do it again and again. And so they're going to be happy to do that again. And also, you know, having a different view of the environment, and being able to do this movement. Some babies, once they learn the rolling going, they just do that until they really master it. And they're just at that skill, at that milestone. They just keep doing that. So you might ask a question, my baby's rolling. Now I'm worried, how are they gonna sleep? What if they're gonna roll during the night and they're not gonna be able to roll back on their back? So you're concerned about safety. If the baby started rolling over, we need tummy time to ensure they're able to roll over to their back independently. So, you know, we need to practice. If they started doing it, practice with them that they're, you know, they're able to do it independently using all the above the tips that I mentioned. Always put your baby to sleep on their back. Do not keep any toys in the crib. And the last and most important thing is, once your baby is rolling, I would not advise swaddling. So definitely would not encourage that. Even if your baby is not able to fall asleep without being swaddled, you know, wean it off because of the safety. Because if they're, you know, rolling while swaddled, obviously it's not safe. I would love to hear from you by you commenting down below. Tell me and let me know which tip was the most helpful for you. If you liked the video and it was helpful and educational, put the thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Put that bell on to get more notifications for more videos to come. And I would be happy to see you next time. Take care. Have a good rest of the week.